So what did you learn about your team in the trip?
I think we're still, trying to put the pieces together, but, we continue to learn if we're executing and we're really understanding the game plan, and from the get-go, if we're performing pretty efficiently the first 4 minutes, then we usually, will stay solid. And, I thought the Toledo game and Texas Tech game, we did exactly what we needed to do. It was good game plan, good following, sharing the basketball, those type of things. So when we played GW, it was kind of the wheels fell off from the get-go, and we couldn't get anything going. It was a home court advantage. Totally, it wasn't a neutral floor. And then when you don't get a call, you don't make a free throw, you just can't ever recover. And we didn't execute. We executed very few things, and then we fought back, and I was really proud of how hard we fought back. I mean, it was really an 8-point game. It wasn't a 20-point game. But when you're fighting back as hard as you can, and knowing that you're within 8, then you've got to make sure that we execute an offense and get through. And and we didn't do those things, but clearly it's the defense and rebounding.
On the offense, so what in particular is there anything in particular that's happening differently that allows you to share the ball as much as you did those couple
Executing.
games? Yeah.
We didn't execute a play. I mean, we asked for set plays, and it never got to a set play. It never got to third or fourth option. It was just a one-on-one show. And so when you're down by 17, like we said, we can't get back 17 points in 30 seconds. It's a gradual thing. So let's get down to 10 in 10 minutes, and we were down to 8. But we needed execution. We needed to get some stops. We're worried about scoring. Doesn't matter if you score. If you don't get any stops, the bleeding keeps coming. So it was just a very odd game, the whole environment. If you talk to people that were there, it was just really just a different situation. And obviously we just got to handle it better and learn from it. And but defense and rebounding are the keys.
Yeah,
when you get off to those slow starts, who needs to take control? Who are you looking at?
Point guards. Point guards have to take control. It's on their shoulders because they have to execute the plays, make sure people are in the right position, demand that, and then it's everybody. But I mean, we went the wrong way. We passed and went the wrong way. It was just a combination of things. But but it was on all of us. And any of us could have stepped up and tried to get it done, and that didn't happen.
Are you still kind of feeling around from a leadership standpoint? Who needs to say something or do something? Yeah,
I mean, when things get tough, what's it going to be? And nobody, on the court brought people together and say, this is what we need to do. This is the focus. We got to calm down. We're in a fine situation. So we're still looking at that, and that's a demand. I mean, you have to have somebody that can settle us down and keep the composure.
You feel like you should be a better rebounding team than what you've shown at times?
Yes, no question. We should be a better rebounding team. Whitney Bays is doing her job. Nobody else is doing their job. And our guards are very, very, very poor at rebounding defensively and offensively. But you can't just have Whitney rebounding. You got to have it's got to be collective. You should have 4, 5, 6 people averaging those type of boards. So, it's only 5 games. We haven't played 7 and 8 like some people do, but, that's going to be a key for us to do what we need to do well.
You talked in the preseason about needing the 3 player to rebound better, and your 3s right now aren't really rebounding at all.
No, they're not doing anything, and obviously that's a big key. Our expectations of Bridges are exceptionally high because she played some last year, Keys as a freshman, there's no excuse, but she's still trying to figure things out. But you got to box out. You put a body on somebody, you go get the board. We just can't let people break us down so easily, because then when everybody shifts, that's when we, don't box out as well.
I imagine with Florida State, you're going to face some athletic players that are just going to go after the ball. So when you talk about boxing out, it probably rises to a new level on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, they're just like GW. It's the exact same team. They want to force the tempo. They want to run. They want to crash the offensive boards. They're going to force you into turnovers. A lot of their points are in the paint because they're very effective that way. So, we've got to control the tempo, which we didn't against GW. We have to take care of the basketball, set our defense up, you know, all the things that we needed, but we did fight back and did some good things against GW in the second half, so hopefully we can carry that over.